Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
Woo-Lei gently took Zhao Jinmai's hand, his gaze steady and filled with emotion. "Do you have a boyfriend?" he asked softly, his voice carrying just enough weight to make the room fall silent for a moment. The atmosphere instantly shifted. The audience, who had been quietly watching, erupted into cheers, and even the guests on stage couldn't help but clap and laugh in surprise. The moment felt electric, unscripted, genuine, and full of possibility. Zhao Jinmai, caught off guard, blinked and then broke into a gentle smile. She didn't answer right away. Instead, she looked at Woo-Lei with eyes that sparkled with amusement and maybe, just maybe, a hint of something more. Her silence spoke volumes. That one smile, that one moment of pause, it was enough to set social media ablaze. Fans speculated wildly, was it a confession? A joke? Or something in between? Some believed it was just playful banter, but others were convinced they had just witnessed the beginning of something real. What made the moment so unforgettable wasn't just the question, it was the way Woo-Lei asked it, with quiet sincerity and warmth. And Zhao Jinmai's response, wordless, but not dismissive, only added to the magic. It was a moment suspended in time, one that made everyone watching feel like they were witnessing something deeply personal. In that instant, the line between performance and reality blurred. Two rising stars, one simple question, and 1,000 hearts collectively skipping a beat. Whether it was staged or spontaneous, one thing was certain, the chemistry between them was undeniable. And for fans, that single exchange was enough to dream on. Woo-Lei gently tightened his grip on Zhao Jinmai's hand, his voice low and tender as he continued, "Or, can you tell that I want to pursue you?" The words lingered in the air like a soft breeze, yet they landed with the weight of a confession. The moment he spoke, the atmosphere shifted again, this time deeper, quieter, more intimate. Zhao Jinmai's heart skipped a beat, then raced, soaring to 134 beats per minute. Her calm expression wavered for just a second, her eyes widening ever so slightly as if trying to steady herself. The crowd's cheers faded into the background. In that instant, it felt like the world had narrowed to just the two of them. She didn't respond right away. But the look in her eyes, surprised, flustered, and a little shy, was more telling than words. It wasn't just the question that caught her off guard, it was the sincerity in Woo-Lei's tone, the unmistakable earnestness in his gaze, like he wasn't just playing around. He meant every word. The audience erupted again, sensing the shift, sensing something real. Everyone loves a good love story. But when it unfolds live, raw, unscripted, with 1,000 emotions bubbling beneath the surface, it becomes unforgettable. And in that moment, with one simple question and a wildly racing heartbeat, it felt like the first page of Anything Beautiful was quietly being written. The stars outside the venue were also very excited. Wang Xingyu tightly grasped Lee Zukin's arm, causing her to scream ouch, ouch in pain. He Jaeyoung simply sat on the ground and watched the show in an immersed manner. "I thought Zhao Jinmai was only 21 years old and would not be able to handle such a situation, but I never expected that she was more skilled." She suddenly pulled Woo-Lei closer to her, looked directly into his eyes, lowered her voice and said, "It's not very obvious, how about you make it more obvious?" This time it was Woo-Lei's turn to be nervous. He unconsciously raised his head, avoided Zhao Jinmai's burning eyes, and asked weakly, "Isn't it obvious enough?" Such a sweet and passionate scene happened in Hello, Saturday broadcast on January 27th. Woo-Lei and Zhao Jinmai restored the famous confession scene in the play to promote the new drama in the blizzard. Because their interaction was too natural, there was almost no trace of performance, so that the audience was sweet and started to buy CP. Perhaps this is the quality of a good actor. The two of them were also immersed in the ambiguous atmosphere. Woo-Lei exclaimed wow, and Zhao Jinmai's eyes were slightly reluctant and regretful. It was not until the host Hae Jae-young announced the results of the game that they won the first place. Woo-Lei forced himself to withdraw from the emotions just now, suddenly turned around, raised his hands and cheered Zhao Jinmai. Zhao Jinmai hesitated for a moment before clapping hands with Woo-Lei to celebrate. Lee Zukin applauded while showing a funny expression of getting sugar. Personal impression, Woo-Lei and Zhao Jinmai definitely created some sparks through this play, but as the filming ended, the relationship between the two cooled down and returned to the position of good friends. But because of the restoration of the famous confession scene, the heartbeat feeling during the filming is back. The shooting highlights are all pink bubbles. In the blizzard took 117 days to shoot, and went to 11 cities at home and abroad to shoot. It will be broadcast on February 2nd. Wu plays the talented snooker player Lin Yang and Zhao Jinmai plays the nine-blogger Lian Guo. The drama mainly tells the love story of two people from secret love to two-way running. In fact, most of their ambiguous interactions in front of the camera were the result of advanced discussions. Before recording the show, there are clips online of Wu and Zhao Jinmai playing around privately, discussing ways to promote the new show, and practicing games. Netizens describe Wu's eyes as looking at dogs as affectionate. During the recording of the show, He Jiayong interviewed Wu, "Do you two have a kissing scene in the play?" Wu answered seriously, "Everything." Judging from the tidbits released so far, Wu really didn't lie. They not only had a car window kiss, but also a carousel kiss, a kiss up high. It is estimated that when the series is broadcast, every frame will cause screams from the audience. Wu in the play is full of boyfriend power, especially in the scene where Zhao Jinmai helped him apply the pain-relieving ointment. The two of them pulled each other on the bed to the extreme, allowing the audience to see the rapid growth of Xiao, who is so good at teasing little girls. Wu has grown up a long time ago. When Wu and Li collaborated in the long ballad, the kissing scene of the two people used the method of borrowing. A large part of the reason was that Wu had just become an adult and was 7 years older than Li. He was afraid that the audience would not be able to accept Xiao shooting a kissing scene. Later, when he collaborated with Zhao Lucy and star Han Canlin and Zhou Yutong in Love Is All, there were several kissing scenes, and the audience gradually accepted Wu's growth. Although Wu was a child star, he is 24 years old this year, and he lost his first screen kiss at the age of 15. The Xiao that everyone likes has long been an old drama bone. In fact, it's not just the kissing scenes with female stars. Even if he plays a villain or a controversial role in the future, it will be a challenge and breakthrough for him. It is worthy of encouragement and should be encouraged.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.